Dulu keadaan bersih, sampah tidak ada.
Kalau saya lihat ini sampah, saya memang mengambil iktibar dan mementingkan tentang sampah ini, dari mana tujuan sampah ini, dari mana datangnya sampah ini.
Masalah sampah di kampung ini, dia bukan tergolong di sini saja, so, kebanyakan sampah dari luar, Pak.
Itu kertas pandai hancur. Ini plastik tidak boleh, tidak pandai hancurin.
Kami mau Pulau Gaya ini kira contoh, maksudnya pembersih. Contoh kampung Pulau Gaya yang tiada sampah, bebas sampah.
Hari-hari sampah masuk. Karena selagi ada air pasang, selagi ada sampah. Sampah ini tidak tahu dari mana sampah ini. Tapi saya tidak persalahkan lah mana-mana. Memang sampah ini kita ini luas kan. Kampung-kampung ini luas, mana-mana lubuk-lubuk pun sampah itu keluar. Jadi kita tidak persalahkan dari mana ini sampah.
Kesehatan ini kan mana-mana pun memang ada kotor. Tapi terutamanya yang dituamakan ini sampah. Terutamanya nih pembakaran nih. Sebab pembakaran ini kan kalau kita bakar itu kimia tuh, yang plastik tuh kan kita sedut berasap. Kita sedut berasap berapa kuat tuh. Mungkin kita kesehatan dalaman mungkin ada masalah.
Hi, I'm Michelle, the president of Meraki Daat Sabah Initiative, as the final leg of our Unwrapping Plastics KK project. This project is funded by the US Embassy in collaboration with DBKK's Love KK campaign, where we would target 5 schools and 2 water villages, namely Kampung Lobong at Pulau Gaya and Kampung Tanjung Aru. So the project encompasses the value of plastic and other recyclables. What we do is we educate the children as well as the adults on not just the value of plastics, but also that it can be actually reused for any other useful items. So apart from our volunteers in our committees, we are pleased to have 2 project partners, namely Soka Gakkai Malaysia and Happy Plastics. Their role is really important throughout this whole program, where Soka Gakkai are training the children to love the environment more and train the children to be trainers so that they can impart their knowledge to the rest of the students in the school. Happy Plastics, on the other hand, impart design thinking so that the students and the adults as well know that apart from recycling and selling the recyclables, they can actually come up with their own projects and make use of these items within their own homes.
Because when I'm working with the kids, they have the most creative mind ever. And then they have the most unique answer to every question that we had. You know, they have this, eager to save the world, to save the environment. So, if you ask them, yes, they know the plastic can live like 100 years. And then they also know that the climate change is happening. But, the sad part is they don't know how to save the world, how to be, the hero or to be part of saving the world, what to do next. So this is what the students are facing. So today I'm teaching about how actually you formulate something from the problem and then formulate into something useful using design thinking skill. What I've learned is we have to start from the kids. We have to teach the kids because that's where the creativity is happening. It's with the kids. So that's how I learn with the age. That's my experience.
Pelajar-pelajar dan kami semualah diajar, ditunjukkan, diberi panduan bagaimana menjaga persekitaran yang bersih dan indah, terutama di pulau ini.
A total of 45 bins and 4 recycle areas have been donated by the embassy towards these 5 schools and 2 water villages. This will kickstart segregation at source so that the students as well as the villagers can immediately recycle items, earn from the sales of these items, and contribute towards the upgrading of their facilities within the schools as well as the villages. We are so happy to know that one of the schools has already targeted to buy a water dispenser. This will help reduce the use of purchased mineral water bottles.
Saya memang berasa bangga bila kita mendengar cadangan seperti ini. Inilah perkara yang terbaik untuk mengurangkan sampah di Pulau Gaya ini. Sekiranya ada penjualan, ada pembelian sampah-sampah ini akan diadakan, jadi itu adalah satu sumber pendapatan orang-orang kampung.
Saya harap generasi akan datang kerja keraslah untuk membersihkan kampung dan membersihkan sampah-sampah yang ada di sini. Itulah harapan kami. Jadi harapan kepada anak generasi akan datanglah.